Welcome to the vacuum of space, where the only thing louder than the fans is the sound of shattering lances. Mounting an 8-foot bird of prey in full plate armor? It's exactly as graceful as it looks. Lineup is set. The birds are caffeinated. The lances are pointed. Let's get messy. Easy there, Beaky. Save that energy for the impact. That's the signal. The cosmic lore of the lance is about to be enforced. The battle of the sleaze as Miss Sleazy takes on Sleazy D. Loser buys the birdseed. And they're off. 2 tons of feathers and steel moving at Mach 1. Boom! A perfect strike. Miss Sleazy finds the sweet spot and sends him into orbit.
We have liftoff. Sleazy D is officially an unidentified flying object.
Gravity 1, Sleazy D 0. That's going to leave a dent in the ego and the codpiece.
The Queen of the Quills takes the round. Absolute feather dominance.
Look at that face. That is the face of a bird that knows its worth in gold-plated worms.
Don't worry, folks. Our medical droids are top of the line. He'll be back in the saddle by Tuesday.
Maybe.
Let's look at that. Ouch! Oh, vision one more time. Oof! Right in the solar plexus.
Time! The judges agree! A perfect score for Miss Sleazy! The fans are going home happy! I'm Dusty Dildo. Tune in next week for the Flaming Hoop Jump. Good night, Galaxy, and watch your tail feathers.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos freshness. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Well, golly, son, Halloween ain't for another 6 months.
Need a break? Grab a Snickers.
You got a purty mouth there, goat.
At 99 we're in the club, we're in the back of the van. That baggy.
Humans think I've come to Earth with plans of world domination. They think I've come for research or some form of communication. But truth be told, I'm just a little horny and on vacation. So I'm on my way to steal your girl. I'll show her my world. She might have a man beside her, but it takes a great to satisfy her. Steal your girl, I'll make her toes curl. It may take a minute to sink in. You might be her man, but I'm her alien. with some secret agenda to enslave the human race the way those silly sci-fi movies ended. But the truth is I saw her caked up from my ship when I descended. So I'm on my way to steal your girl. I'll show her my world. She might have a man beside her, but it takes a great to satisfy her. Steal your girl, I'll make her toes curl. It may take a minute to sink in. You might be her man, but I'm her alien. You may take a minute to sink in. You might be her man, but I'm her alien.
What's happening? Yes, I know. I said I wasn't streaming today, but guess what? I am here anyways. I got a lot accomplished today. I've had a very long, stressful day. To put it in perspective, I actually had a mini panic attack for the first time in like 3 years, 4 years, something like that. To where I actually had to like squat down and like catch my breath because I was so stressed out. The stress got to me so bad that it affected my stomach ulcer, and now I've been in pain all night. And I said, fuck it, I'm coming home. I don't care if I gotta work early in the morning. Be back there. I'm so upset with that place that I'm gonna smoke a lot of fucking weed tonight, and I'm gonna listen to music, and I'm gonna hang out with y'all. And on a side note, I got 3 songs made and videos done that I did not even plan on doing today. So basically, I got up this morning, was chilling for a couple hours. I had a therapy appointment today, and I was waiting for my therapist to call, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I got a couple new songs. I'm going to make a couple new videos. 2 of them probably aren't even gonna, I'm not even gonna release for a while. Like the one I'm definitely not gonna release for a while, but y'all get to hear it. I'd like to do that. I have a lot of music that I share with y'all that is literally just unreleased stuff that I have not put out to the public yet. So you guys are the only ones that get to hear it. I haven't posted it anywhere. The one new song is by a new artist. And I went ahead and did a song down the road. It's because I'm trying to do this now in a little bit of a progression, especially with the Indigo Tribe. I'm telling a story with them, so when I start uploading their entire library of music, I'm doing it in phases to tell a story. There is a huge story behind the whole Indigo Tribe and the purpose. So I'm going to tell the story as I upload it with the videos so that you can see how it all began and how each member arrives together to form the group and become this tribe. And the reasoning and everything behind it will be revealed. This artist is going to be one of the last artists that are debuting, but there was one song by him I really wanted to do and get it out of the way, and when I heard it, it was so good, I went ahead and just made the video. The other one is, let me see, I want to make sure, because I did 3. The other one is actually a Starry 6 song, and that will get released pretty damn early. And to be honest with you right now, it's one of my favorite songs because it has a lot of me in the video and part of me in my life and my childhood in the video. And the video is about me. Basically, it's about me. It's one of my favorite videos because of how I put the video together. And then the third video is one that when I got home, I had wrote a song, and I wrote a song, and I was like, you know what? I want to do something different. So I did something that's a little out of character for one of the artists, Sleazy D. I made a new song by him. And it's a ballad. It's 5 minutes long. And I said when I got home, I'm like, I really want to make the video for this song. So I took about an hour, and I already had the scenes written out, ready to go. All I had to do is upload it into the AI. So I hurried up and copied over the script into the AI and hurried up and downloaded 33 scenes. I think it is 33. Yeah, 33 scenes for the video, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but 33 scenes is a lot of fucking work. 10-second scenes, 33 of them. You can only do 3 at a time. You can only upload 3 at a time. So 3 of them take about 5 minutes to process. So about an hour of just uploading and processing, uploading, processing, uploading, processing, downloading, downloading. Put it into the editor. Put all the scenes together. Edit all the scenes perfectly to where I want them, to where I'm happy with them. It's a lot of fucking work. Like, a lot. Yeah, 3. I busted them out. But, like, I know I say I'm slowing down, but believe it or not, I really am. I'm focusing more on trying to get the music done that's already done so that I can start to upload. Because it's gonna, the progression, I actually have it written down here. I'll show you. I have a little storyboard that I started. There's not much to it. It's right now, like, I already have everything basically written down separately. But I'm putting it into this storyboard so that when I start to upload, I have all the story ready to go. So, I don't even know if you guys can read this. I'll make it a little bigger, but we start out with Starry Seed, and you'll get a little bit of an explanation as to how he gets started. But he's going to be the first artist. And then Haya, our K-pop girl, is second, so she'll be the one that gets her next set of music released. And I'll be honest with you, I have 2 videos done for her. That's it. 2. I have a couple compilations where she's in songs, but I've only done 2 of hers. So, realistically, I need to do like 10 more songs. I have like 3 or 4 written for her, but I haven't focused on her because I've been having fun with some of the other artists. So after that would be Ozone 8 will arrive from Finland, and 7th Heaven will arrive around the same time. So those 2 are going to get released together. After that will be Catch 5 will be arriving, and the new artist that I have not made any music for, Lisa Loco. She will have her own music too. She might not have her own album right away or release singles. It's going to be a lot with just Catch 5. But after that, 99 Cent is going to make his debut. Then Luna. Then Crystal. In the exact order that I've been already doing videos. Then we're going to get to meet Little Looney, who is friends with Catch 5. That from California, his California days. Little Looney didn't come with Catch 5 because he hadn't awakened. So a lot of his music is going to be his music before he awoke. And then the song that you're going to hear tonight by him is going to be the very first song that I'm going to release after his awakening. After that, we have a artist that I'm going to be debuting from Japan. Her name is Haniel. I forget what her last name is off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. And then the last one's a surprise, which if you can read it, you'll know who it is. But she doesn't know anything. When the 6 sisters of the 7 sisters have all gotten together, they will go reach out to the last one and inform her that she is the 7th girl, the 7th sister, and that she's needed. So there's a process, and that's why I haven't released a lot of it, because there's a lot of work involved. And I want to present it in a way that makes people interested. Like, I want people to be like, oh, there's a story behind it. I want to know more about the story. This is really interesting. I want to know where the story's going. So, we're going to play the music that we've done over the last week or so. We're going to listen to that. After we listen to that, we're going to hear the new stuff. So let's go ahead and get to it, because I want to smoke a little here. I might have to grab my fucking heating pad because my stomach's killing me. Tuck it under my belly and it feels better. Tuck it in my pants a little. Happy feet fly. Roach in the sky, with his rat chin sniff, I know I'm the guy. Lolly, lolly. Lolly, lolly. Take a ride on a rocket. Runs. I don't want to pal, I want a cosmic shift. One puff and a happy feet for the spirit lift. The scratch and sniff is pungent, it's sticking to my skin while I'm kitchen off a right just to let the light in. Caught the accent barking. I watch the vibration. Indigo chow, yeah, I'm healing the nation. Baby, make the happy feet fly. Indigo hooligan, I'm touching the sky. She wanna scratch and sniff, yeah, she know I'm the guy. Third eye open, man, I never tell a lie. Lolly, lolly, I got the purple in my pocket. Lolly, lolly. Take a ride on the rocket. Clock the medallion at 99 cents. I'm the cosmic hooligan the heavens have sent. I'm bypassing the bounces, I'm bypassing the law. Seeing geometry pattern through the hole in the door. The happy feed is tasty and sweet like a treat. Making all the asphalt dance under my feet. From London to the north, yeah, I'm keeping it grit. If you ain't an indigo, you ain't seeing bit. Lick the paper, like the spark. See the violet in the dark. It's at 99 cent, mate. Your third eye is blinking, mine staring. That baggy make that happy feet fly. Indigo hooligan, I'm touching the sky. She wanna scratch and sniff, yeah, she know I'm the guy. Third eye open, man, I never tell a lie. Lolly, lolly, I got the purple in my pocket. Lolly, lolly, take a ride on the rocket. Oh, we got somebody on YouTube. Indigo.
They think I'm from Earth. They think I'm from the street. They don't know the tribe is everywhere.
They do now. Trust me, they're finding out.
Indigo. Yeah. Ozone 8. Indigo tribe in the building. Way out here in the cold, but the sun stay heat map.
eyes wide. Third one open. Check it. I'm drifting down Peachtree, but it feel like the Milky Way. The concrete is humming. I'm hearing what the stars say. Locked in the vessel, tinted windows, caught my cowboy soul. Moving through the A, but I'm losing all control. See the people on the sidewalk, they just walking in the days. Stuck in the matrix, stuck in the 9 to 5 haze. But I'm seeing frequencies, purple lines in the air. They think I'm just a rapper, they ain't even half aware. And I'm uptight, yeah, the gravity to heaven. Waiting for the mothership, tell them that I'm ready. They'll be hovering over the hood, shining down the light. I'm taking those on 8 through the middle of the night, make them say, ooh. When the salsa hits the ground,
ain't it go shine, yeah, and I'm never coming down, 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 down.
I'm out in Finland, hooping on the frozen court. Military tanks painted up, that's the new sport. Graffiti on the turret, speakers on the side. Sub-zero temperatures, but look at the stride. If they ever come and find me, they'll think I'm insane. Tell them about the life on the interstellar plane. How I saw the universe in the drop of Georgia rain. And how the indigo blood is flowing through my veins. I tell all my friends, but they think I'm on their flight. I tell them how it looks when the world is out of sight. But I'll just keep it quiet, keep the boots laced tight. Cosmic cowboy riding through the neon light. Make them say, ooh. Yeah, from the A to the ozone lake. Indigo tribe, we ain't gon' make them say, ooh. Yeah.
Oh, that weed. Killing my pneumonia. Got pneumonia and I still smoke weed. I don't care.
Perhaps in another time or dimension, my friend.
I'd rather die high than feel good and be miserable. Just saying.
Neural Noise Records. Sound from beyond.
Seventh heaven.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. But I'm a star, see, baby, Earth is just a stepping stone. I'm from the 7 sisters, 5D in my DNA. ATL chrome, but my soul and light years away. Okay. No more without a dream in my heart. I got the indigo sparks, tearing the matrix apart. Blue moon, now I'm no longer a ghost. I'm a Pleiadian queen, and I'm doing the most. Let's go. Blue moon, you saw us standing alone. Without a dream in our hearts, without a love of our own. But now the indigo light is turning to gold. A lucky star that the star sees finally hold. Blue moon, we're rising up from the floor. We found the frequency we were sent for.
Listen, Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. A ghetto cowboy, seen things you wouldn't care for. But the indigo blood, they run deep in the red clay. Hurt the star whipper.
Son, you gonna find a way.
I'm a spiritual giant, heavy set and soul bound. Indigo child, keeping my feet on the cold ground. You heard me saying a prayer for a little bit of peace. Now the tribe is together and the struggle gonna cease.
Yeah, Lord. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for.
Oh, the sour Skittles, man, is rough. It's harsh.
Then suddenly my world turned to bright valley. I'm a star seed pilot, no need to be quiet. Without a love of my own, no, I found a try. High vibration living, that's the only right.
7 sisters. We out.
Indigo cowboy, stay grounded.
It's nice to see there's somebody on YouTube, not just all y'all on Rumble. Forever. I love that I was able to take the classic song Blue Moon and turn it into that. Let me tell you an interesting story real quick. So the group that sings that song are originally from Pittsburgh. Okay? So it's old now. I'm old. A little over 20 years ago. I was about 22, 23 years old. Hitting up the club scene all the time. There was this little club in this like suburban town that was just outside of the Pittsburgh city limits. In this town called Lower Burrell. The club sat in the cut. Okay, like you went down this back road, down through the woods, come around the bend. Left side on the hill was the club, the parking lot. It was all just cut like right out of the woods. This is when chat rooms were really popular. So the chat room that I was in was a local Pittsburgh group, and that was the place they chose to have chat room meets every weekend on the same night. Friday night, every Friday night, we went to that club, we all hung out. All the regulars from the chat room, I should say. So one night we were there, and this old black dude comes walking in with a fur coat on. And I'm not talking faux. I'm talking this dude was like rabbit fur type shit, right? Like real fur, right? He come walking through the door, and I thought he was a pimp. Okay, he was dressed like a pimp. And he had an entourage. He had like 5, 6 hoes with him. And I say hoes because that's what they were. They were women that were with him to surround him with beautiful fucking women. And that's all their job was to keep him company. And he had security detail, all of this shit, right? So I'm sitting there at the bar looking at the guy at the other end of the bar. And I talked to my buddy. His name was, we called him Animal. That was his name in the chat room. I said, Animal. He goes, what? It's like, do you know who that dude is? And he's like, I ain't got the slightest fucking clue. I've never seen him before in my life, but he's obviously a baller. We're sitting there. Dude buys a round for the bar. Everybody in the club. He ends up buying like a few rounds. We're all just sitting there chilling, right? All of a sudden, the DJ at the club gets on the microphone and says he has a special announcement. There's a special guest in the house. I immediately know who he's talking about. Everybody in the club knew. He introduces the man. And the song Blue Moon starts to play. It gets to the part where they're like, bob da bob, dang dang dang, bob bob, dang dang dang, ding dong ding, blue moon, boo boo. This motherfucker stands up and sings it. He's the guy from the original group who sang Blue Moon, and his line was the bob da bob, dang dang dang, ding da dong dong, blue moon. He was the deep voice guy. Blew my fucking mind. So on my way home, I stopped. I'm passing my mom's house. I stopped my mom's house. We're sitting and we're talking. I said, Mom, I met somebody tonight. I actually got to meet him. Like, I walked up, I shook his hand, I introduced myself. Like, I met the man, right? And I said, you know that song Blue Moon? And she immediately says, yeah, by the blah, blah, blah. I can't think of the name of the group. Sorry. It was my mom's music. I mean, my grandma's music. It's like, that shit's like 70, 80 years old, right? So I was like, yeah, that's the song. And she's like, that's like, was one of my favorite music groups when I was young that I listened to. I loved them. And I was like, well, I just got to meet the bob and bob dang 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 guy. And she's like, are you kidding me? Where? And I said, at some fucking club where like 20 and 30 some year olds are all hanging out, listening to fucking hip hop and smoking weed and having sex in the bathroom while people are doing cocaine off of women's ass cheeks. That's where. And my mom's like, oh, well, I would have never went there in the first place. And I was like, that's, yeah, exactly. But she was so jealous I got to meet him. And I was like, I didn't realize how big of a deal it was when I met the guy until I realized that, like, to women that were, my mom and grandma's age, like, that was like their Justin Bieber or whatever, like, I had no fucking clue, and I just met him randomly at the bar, and it was so cool though, because I don't like that I got trashed all the fucking time and blackout drunk. That's why I don't drink now, because when I was in my 20s, I would go out on Friday night and wake up in somebody's bed every Monday morning. Like, I would not remember Saturday. I would not remember Sunday. Monday morning, I would wake up in somebody's bed and have no idea where the fuck I am. And half the time, I wouldn't have even driven there. They drove me to their house. So there were times where it was very awkward when I got up in the morning and I'm like, hey, you want to give me a lift back to like the club to get my car, or you want to give me a lift home, since I didn't even, I rode with somebody else to the club, and I don't know where you are, where you live. I don't know nothing about, I don't even know who you are. Like, do you even come into the chat room? No, you're not from the chat. That's the kind of experiences I was having. I would black out, and Saturday and Sunday would be a complete blackout. I wouldn't remember anything that I did. So I said, I'm not doing that anymore. I just quit drinking. But if it wasn't for those years, I would have never met the franchise Shane Douglas, professional wrestler who wrestled for NWA, ECW, WCW, WWE, TNA, just about every known wrestling promotion this man has wrestled for. I would have never met him. I wouldn't have had the opportunity to win tickets to ECW because of that. That's how I met Shane. He was giving away tickets to the first person that speared beer on themselves at the club. It was like 6:30 in the evening. Like, people, there's barely anybody even at the club yet. Who the fuck spilled beer all over themselves by 6:30 at night, right? So I'm with my boys. Me and my boys always went to the clubs together. Didn't matter, whatever clubs. If we went club hopping in Pittsburgh, we'd hit the Strip District, and we would just, the Strip District was literally like 8 nightclubs side by side. And we'd go to one, get drink, leave, go to the next. Every single one. We'd hit up the little pop club for the younger crowd. We'd hit up the alternative rock club, the hip hop club. There was a reggae club called Whiskey Dick's. We hit it all up. Like, that was just what we did. So I look at my boy Jose and I look at my boy Rich and I said, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get them ECW tickets. And they're like, dude, you ain't even got a beer right now. I was like, I don't need one. I walk over to Shane Douglas's table and he's sitting there with it's just him and his bodyguard. And I said, hi Shane, I just wanted to come over and introduce myself. My name is Casey, and I'm either the smartest or the dumbest man in the world for what I'm about to do right now. And Shane looks at me and he goes, oh yeah? And I take his beer out of his hand and I dumped it on my head. He looks at his bodyguard and he looks back at me that's like a third of his size. And he was like, you better pull up a chair, buddy. I said, excuse me? And he slides the tickets over and he goes, you're going to have a seat now. You took a beer from me. Now you got to have a beer with me. I was like, oh, okay. So he goes, hey, what's this, kid? And he whistles over at the waitress. And he's like, he goes, beer, tits, now. The waitress flips her shirt up, flashes her tits, and then comes over with this big tray with like 30 beers on them. On it, right? Look, like you know, the Dixie cups with the beers in it. Sets it down on the table. He goes, show him your tits. She flashes me her tits. I'm just like, holy shit, right? He's like, all right, let's get these beers down. And I said, what? And he's like, yeah, this is us. I sat and drank with him for like an hour. Finally get up. I'm fucking wasted now because it was like 30 fucking beers in Dixie cups. And we're just dink, 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 drinking them down, guzzling, right? Talking. I go back over and they're like, man, what the fuck happened? We thought he was going to kick your ass or something. I was like, he had me sit down with him to drink beer and he had the waitress show me her tits. And they're like, what? I was like, he wanted me to drink with them and he had the waitress show me her tits. And they're like, well, what'd you guys talk about? And I was like, well, he gave me the 2 tickets to the event. And they literally say I can sit wherever the fuck I want. I can sit in the top row. I can sit in the front row, ringside. I can sit wherever the fuck I want. And they're like, are you for real? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, you know who you're going to take? And I was like, well, I know I ain't taking y'all because if I take one of you, the other one's going to be jealous. But not only that, you're both fucking married and your wives ain't going to let you go. You're lucky you get to come to the club. And they're like, yeah, that's true. And we don't even like wrestling. I was like, that's right. You don't like wrestling. I said, I'll invite somebody. I'll figure it out. And I said, I don't even have to worry about where I'm sitting. I got invited to go wherever I want at the arena. And they're like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, he told me to stay after the show. And they're like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So, I think I took this one kid. He was kind of like a nerdy kid that I had known all my life. But I wanted to just take somebody different to go. Because not a lot of my friends were into wrestling. There was a few, but most of them watched WWE, and that was it. So I asked this one kid, I was like, hey, would you like to go to pro wrestling? And he was like, you know what? I've never experienced this, so yeah, I would love to go. Let's do it. So we went, and The event was over, and I see Shane wave me down. So I walk down, and I go over to him, and he goes, I wanted you to meet the guys. He introduced me to New Jack. I sat and talked to New Jack for a little bit. Rest in peace. He introduced me to a few other guys. I can't remember, like some of the smaller guys from ECW that were, they were ECW guys that you would know, but just like the less popular. Then he introduced me to Sabu, rest in peace. Sabu was fucking awesome. And of course I met Bill Alphonse because he was with Sabu. Bill Alphonse, he's a nut job. Like the character that you see on TV, that was him. Like on 150% constantly. Like he was really cool though. And then I got to meet RVD. I got to meet RVD and sit and talk to RVD. Long enough that I went to the next ECW event that came to town, and he remembered me and motioned me down because he wanted to say hi. I took my friend who was a WWE fan the second time. So I said, hey, do you want to meet RVD? And he was like, no. And I'm like, yeah. And this was, around the time where he was doing that crap where he was going to WWE, even though he was still in ECW stuff. And I said, well, yeah, I know him. I met him last event. So that was over. RVD was like, hey. So we went down and I introduced him and he shook my friend's hand. We get in the car and my friend's like, I don't know if I ever want to wash my hand again. And I'm like, he's just an ordinary dude, man. He's just like you and me. He just smokes a lot more weed than I do. And that's a lot. And so I knew Shane really well, and I actually became good friends with New Jack while ECW was a thing. If I would go to an event, the wrestlers would enter like the same entryway that the people would enter for when they got their tickets to go to the event. They would just enter like 2 doors down. So they would walk right by the line of fans waiting to come in. And ECW was wilding out. They'd have big dumpsters and you could throw stuff in there that you wanted them to use in the match as a weapon. Well, one day somebody brought a big ass stop sign. Security told them they couldn't take it inside. But they wanted to take it inside with them. They said, you gotta either take it back to your car or in the dumpster. So they went over and they went to put it in the dumpster. New Jack takes it off of him and he walks over and talks to me for a minute and he autographs the stop sign and hands it to me. No, I don't have it. I knew I had to walk 5 blocks back to the parking garage. We were on the top floor of the parking garage. And I knew if I walked all the way back to that car and back with my friend, we'd probably miss part of the show. So I looked around. I said, does anybody want this? Because if not, it's going to go into the dumpster and it'll probably get used in the match. and nobody wanted to take the chance to take it back to their car, so it ended up in the dumpster for the match. And he didn't even use it. He pulled out an old ass Nintendo, like the original 8-bit NES system, and he smashed it off of somebody's head, and you could tell it hit the guy, like you could hear it. Plop, right? Hit the guy so hard, and them things were built to last. All that happened was the little door for the cartridge, the door fell off. That was it. But, like, I got to meet so many people in my drinking days. It was, but like I said, I blacked out way too damn much. All of that because of the bob-a-da-bob dang-dang-dang guy from Blue Moon. ADD. And if you're here on YouTube or Rumble from somewhere else that I know you from or you know me from, let me know. Because I know a few people have come over from my old platform. I mean, it was 17,000 followers there, so I know a few came over. But I also know a lot of them cannot because of the region they're in. Because full disclosure, before I streamed here, I had gotten tired of the mainstream streaming services. I had streamed on Twitch for a couple of years. I was actually a partner on Mixer. I was a Twitch affiliate. I was a Facebook affiliate. I streamed once before on YouTube. I've literally been everywhere. During COVID, a new platform came out that was based out of China called Trovo. They had a very simple way of getting paid. It was based off of viewership. If you were in the top 500 in your region, most viewed. So as long as you were the top 500 most viewed in your region, you were a partner. And you got paid. And the payment scaled depending on how high up in the bracket you got, right? So if you made the top 500 back then, you made $80 a month plus your donations and stuff that you earn, your earnings in chat, your subs, things like that. Plus they had incentives. Play a certain game for so many hours and get so many viewers, we'll pay you this much money. The next level up was silver. It went from $80 to $800 a month. Okay, that's not a full-time job, but you know what? That's some good income along with your regular job. The next level up, $1,300. Then $1,800. I think at the time the top two streamers per region were making, I think it was like $6,800 a month. It made it very competitive though, because people started figuring out, I might not have as many viewers as you, but if you only stream 4 hours and I stream 12 hours, I can have the same amount of view hours as you. eventually it got to where I was a full-time partner. COVID had hit. I lost my job. I had already been dumping all my time into it because I had nothing else to do. I was making between $1,300 and $1,800 a month, not counting the extra donations and subs. Doing great. Then they changed up how they did their payments. They stopped promoting the English-speaking regions, expecting the creators to bring everybody in. That didn't work. I stayed loyal to the platform from day one until this month. I was a partner still over on Trovo last month, and I actually qualified to be Diamond, which was the second most viewed English streamer on the platform last month. And they are no longer supporting my region. So I can live stream there, but what would happen is if wherever my viewers are from, the majority, that's where they're going to put me, and I'd have to compete with those people. That could be, I could be Russia, that could be the Middle East, somewhere in South America, parts of Eastern Europe. They don't have any regions in Asia anymore. My region was Australia, New Zealand, Jamaica, US, Canada,
It was warm.
UK. Like all the English speaking countries.
why.
That was my region. That's all gone. Asia was the first region they dropped. And it's funny because they're based out of China and they've never had their service in China. Gaming laws are very strict for kids in China. They're allowed 8 hours a week. That's it. And I think it's only on the weekends. So like 8 hours on Saturday or Sunday or however you do it. They get like 8 hours if they're under 18. So there's no market for Trovo. So when they dropped the region, I said, screw it, I'm done. And the only other, like, there's other little platforms I've been on here and there, like I've done Bigo and things like that. But the only other platform I did while I was on Trovo it's called Up, Down, Left, Right. It's based in Russia, and it is a Russian platform. If you go to their website, it's all in Russian. You have to sign up in Russian. I have a lot of friends from Russia. I have friends from Siberia and Belarus. All that I met on Trovo. My best friend in the entire world lives in Belarus. So they were on that platform and they said, you know, us Russians all love you. You remind us a lot of ourselves.
Midtown back streets.
You
my block.
have a look that you may be part Russian, you know, that's why we like you. And I'm like, well, I'm like 3% Russian, but I don't see it. But I went and tried. I went and signed up. I was able to sign up on the Russian site.
Glad to see you made it safely, my child.
And
welcome to the Seven Sisters.
I was averaging
Luna of
almost
Alberta.
200 viewers a night from the start there. And they were the friendliest people in the world.
Excuse me, Stinky.
And not only were they
What in the
friendly,
name of
but
three
they were
curious
willing
frogs
to put the effort
are
in to
you
have
doing?
conversations.
Just getting comfortable.
The ones that couldn't
Not
speak
in the
English
slightest,
would use
Maestro
Google
Emotion.
Translate and type in English and say, sorry, I'm not good at English. and I would go into translator and type in Russian for them. It's okay. You can type English or Russian. I can translate as well. And we had some really good conversations, and I met some really nice people. And I got invited to be a paid partner. They were going to pay me. It was guaranteed $800 a month, and all I had to do was stream 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, and I got paid $800. So 20 hours a week, so 80 hours a month. If I streamed for 80 hours, I made $800. You know, like $10 an hour. It ain't great, but that's $10 an hour to sit at home and play video games.
Oh, would you look at that? Electric dreams in the middle of the dust. Gentlemen.
So I went ahead and put my application in and applied. And I got an email back that I was accepted, but there was one issue. I have an American address. And because of all the restrictions that had been put on, even before the war, because of COVID, there was all those restrictions and stuff, and they were not able to pay me because they had no legal way to pay me. Like, yeah, they can send me money through like PayPal or something, right? But they have to be able to do the proper paperwork for the U.S. taxes because they're paying me as an employee. And they legally could not. So they told me, like, you can continue to stream here as long as you want. You're welcome here. We just can't pay you until we're legally able to have employees in the United States. And I respected him for that. It was weird because, you know, I'm streaming and I'm talking in English the whole time, right? Knowing that 9 out of 10 of the people didn't understand me. It was weird. But yeah, my best friend lives in Belarus. I just talked to him the other day. He's doing really good. I'm glad. He was struggling for a bit. Like, he went into depression really bad. There was so many times I wish I could have, like, sent him a care package and shit. And can't send shit to him because they're in a war. Like, yeah, his country is technically not in a war.
It's cold out here.
But his country is by proxy because of Russia.
Beam us up.
They're using Belarus to launch all their fucking attacks. So that causes him not to be able to do shit with me because I can't send him shit, he can't send me shit. And, you know, I know him personally. I know his struggle, and I know the people in his country struggle. Because he's confided in me. The average male in Belarus does not own a car until they're usually in their late 30s. For a male in Belarus to have a brand new car in their 30s is almost unheard of. He has one. His fiance's mother, who is they're from Russia, is rich. She bought him. So he's doing alright for himself. But the income over there, it makes me sick to think about it. So his job, he works, I think it's 4 days a week, but they're 12-hour shifts. And he's a guard at some kind of an installation. It's nothing top secret. I've seen videos, okay? Like he's sent me videos, showed me the guard shack, and he has a little old school CRT TV to watch, and this little cot for a bed to sleep in. Like when you see movies like Stripes and Spies Like Us with the little guard shacks in the Eastern European countries, that's it. Okay, literally, yeah. So he's got his little TV and his, like, he showed me it, right? And then he walked outside, out of the shack, and there was a German Shepherd. He goes, "This is dog." Like, that's how he said it. "This is dog." So he showed me the dog, and everything like that. 4 12-hour shifts per week, mandatory. Okay? If you miss a day, they dock you your week's pay.
I'm a cosmic warrior, bruv.
So, miss one day of work, you lose a week's pay.
Let's go.
$128 a month is what they make.
Looking violet, clock the way I move, man. I'm flying on autopilot. Just copped a bag of happy feet, that pungent herbal scent running through the fog.
When he told me that,
they call me a hooligan, kicking off at the way end, but I'm
it blew my mind, and I understood why he was streaming on Trovo for $800. Because, my God, that's 5-6 months salary.
Making all these muggers look silly. From the north to the south, yeah.
I wanted to send him a care package and stuff, and I was gonna slide $500 cash in with one of the gifts. Like, you're illegally allowed to send up to, like, I think it's like 300 or 400, maybe 500. Anyways, but I was gonna slide it in there as a surprise. Because even when times are tough here, what is $500 to me? I spend that in a month. That's 3 or 4 months worth of paychecks for him.
They want us in the stands, but I got the happy feet in my palms.
And I have never been able to send him $1.
99 cents. I'm worth more than your life, bro.
I mean, yeah, I can PayPal him or something, but if I send him, say, $500 through PayPal International to that country, once the government here takes their taxes and his country takes 3/4 of his cut, that $500, he's probably going to be lucky to get $100. I'd rather send it directly to him,
Worth the drive through the wilderness,
and then he can take it to one of the banks that there
until you see inside.
and get it cashed out.
The circus is in town. Same mask.
That $500, he takes it locally himself, he's probably still going to get like $450. I think that whole crap over there is nuts. And just for reference, because, you know, but the average American doesn't know what's going on in these other countries. He has said, he has made it very clear, Belarus, it's not the citizens that want any of it. They want out of it. They don't want anything to do with it. It's the head of their government is buddies with Putin. And he will do anything that Putin asks. Now, I know a lot about him, too, because of my Russian friends. Like, I can tell you the average Russian loves Americans. They have no problem with us. They don't like that there's tension between the two countries. However, when it comes to Putin, there is a little bit of a divide. He's a very likable guy there. Most people do tend to like him. But now there's the younger resistance, the woke, that are starting to rise up against him. But this is just my average white bread American opinion from what my personal friends that live there have told me. He's not really evil. He's misunderstood. Is he maybe a little bit crazy? Like, has some mental problems? Yeah, that's a possibility. But is it pure evil? No. And their reasoning for them saying this is because they say that he truly believes what he says. Like, when he said he invaded because he believed there was Nazis there. He truly believed that because at one point there was still remnants of the old Nazi party under a new political name in the Ukraine government. Okay? After Zelensky took office, he shut down all the TV stations that were of the opposing party that he was. He shut them all down, so the opposing party no longer has any television in the country to promote their party. The only TV stations are his political party. Then he started banning certain political parties from being in Parliament, only allowing certain ones. From what my friends have told me, at least what he has said to his people, is it was his belief that one of the political parties that Zelensky allowed to stay in power there in Parliament was that party that was originally the Nazis. Whether he was mistaken, misinformed, maybe just
bet you'll step on the way out.
The little schizo voice talking to him. What have you. But he truly believed that he was doing something for good.
I'm gone.
And that's the biggest thing that they do try to strive to me, is that he's not doing it out of pure evil. He may be misguided or a little cuckoo, but he truly believes that what he's doing is for the good of mankind, and like he's a devout Russian Catholic.
Sounds like she's singing. I've been traveling so long.
But you know, maybe you know, wasn't he in the? He was in the military and part of the KGB during the Soviet Union. You know, he's seen some fucked up shit. All of us would probably kill him. I will never make my judgment on a person by something a media tells me, or another authoritarian figure tells me. I will always go the closest to source I can. The people that are like you and me that are living it. I'll hear what they have to say. I still won't pass judgment either way. I'll look at it with an open lens that I don't know. I don't live there. I don't know the man. But from my understanding of my friends that live there, they aren't oppressed. They're free to do what they want to do for the most part there. Yes, it's a little bit more censored. You know, you don't have that freedom of speech. But they're free to enjoy their lives and live their lives however they want. And they're happy. And they have money. In fact, one of them was a viewer of mine. She was a little bit older than me. She invited me to move to Moscow 3 years ago. Trying to think of her name. Miss, I can't think of it now. But she legitimately offered to pay to move me, my animals, and all my shit to her home in Moscow. And I was like, what am I gonna do when I get there? I don't speak Russian. What am I gonna do for a job? She's like, you don't have to work. I will take care of you the rest of your life. I said, what? And she's like, you'll never have to work again. I'm married at the time. My wife and I had been on the rocks, and like, it was the beginning of the end and everything. But we were still living together. So I call her into the room. Hey, you know that one Russian lady that comes in and is always blowing kisses and shit and chat and hearts? And she's like, yeah. said, she just asked me to move to Moscow and that she'd pay it all expenses. She's like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, no, I'm dead serious. And she said, I'll never have to work a day in my life. And she's like, I hope you said yes. And I looked at her and I'm like, I'm still married to you, numbnuts. And she's like, if some Russian man told me he would come get me and move me and all my belongings to Russia and I never had to work another day in my life, I'm gone. I thought about it. I did. Lathem. Her name was Lathem. That was it.
I rose up from the silent core.
So I thought about it for a little bit, right? I knew she was a little bit older than me. She was about... I was like 45, and she was 60 already. So she was like 15 years older than me. But that's not that big of a deal to me. It's the person, your spirit. You can be 60 years old and have the spirit inside of a 30-year-old. So it doesn't matter. So I'm like, I've never even seen what this chick looks like. So I'm talking in chat. A couple of my Russian friends are in there, and I'm talking about it. And they're like, wait, who are you talking about that you haven't seen? And I was like, that Lathem. And they were like, you know she streams, right? And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, she used to live stream on here. I go look her up real quick. She did. No past videos on her. It had been so long ago. So I go back to the chat and I'm like, yeah guys, she doesn't have any videos up anymore. And they're like, she's really good looking. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, she's really good looking. And I was like, oh. And they were like, yeah, dude, yeah, you would be impressed. And I was like, oh. And so I started considering it more, and I was gonna ask her for a picture or something, you know, like maybe we could video chat or something. And then I just thought about it, and I'm like, no, I can't do it. I can't, because I mean, I would want to keep dual citizenship. I'd want to be able to come back, but like, I would feel so weird there. And I eventually asked my buddies again a little bit more about it. I was like, you know that she offered to, like, I would never have to work and shit? And they're like, yeah, it's probably because her husband probably has passed away and she's got his fortune. And I'm like, huh? And they're like, dude, a woman that's that hot with money was probably the wife to an oligarch. And I was like, nope, not doing it. Not that necessarily that the oligarch thing scared me. It was more like, that's an easy pass. Like, That is like the greatest get out of jail free card you could ever get. To go from being in a marriage that you had been in for 10 years that was so miserable, and you and your wife have already talked for like 2 years about getting a divorce, right? And you're just working on one of you having enough money financially to move out to divorce is literally why you're together.
Connected to source.
Coming out of COVID with no job, losing your streaming income. You're at the very bottom. At the time, like, I was eating every other day. If I was lucky. There was days that I would go I would only eat every 3 days because there was no food. We just didn't have it. I made sure I kept my animals fed and I went hungry. My animals come before me always. So I was at my bottom, and somebody was handing me this platinum get out of jail free card to no worries the rest of my life. And I was like, that's temptation. No. Nothing comes out with that easy without a price. And I told her no. I was like, I can't, I'm sorry. I was like, if you want to come to the United States and take care of me, we can talk. Because if you come here, I can always leave the life and go back to what I want. But I go over there and I'm not happy. I don't have the money to get back. I'm living in the light. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gone. Nice. Stupid. We gotta be getting close to the new stuff. Yeah, we're getting real close. Yeah, we got 3 new songs tonight. 3 new songs, 1 new artist. And 1 very sentimental song. Alright, 2 more songs. 3 more songs. But one's the new one from yesterday. So can you pop a Mentos, kick the dust and see it through? I'm the king of the sand with a plan in my hand. I'm asleep. I've been holding a cigarette for like an hour. Oh, and I just dropped it. I don't need a reason, I don't need a rhyme. I'm the only outlaw running ahead of time. I'm living in the trailer, but I'm dreaming in. I know it sounds weird. I'm trying to quit smoking cigars, so I bought a pack of cigarettes. I don't like the taste of the cigarettes. I quit cigarettes years ago. And then I started smoking the little cigars. I don't like the taste of these, so I'm not smoking as much now. I've been home for over almost 3 hours and I've had 1. Like, I'll pick it up when I get the craving, and then I'll put it down until it starts to bother me, and then I'll pick it up. I'm forcing myself not to smoke. Wherever the wind blows, the tumbleweeds. Plus, I'm talking, trying to smoke my bowl that I just packed again. Sleazy day, I'm gone. Sleazy and all his fucking dirty songs. Just wait tonight.
From the palm trees to the pine trees.
It's funny, I keep playing this and I'm never releasing this because there's actually a mistake in the song.
Everybody to the beach, stay soul where the star seas gather in the 808's road. I'm ozone 8, country boy from the mud, but I got that cosmic fire running through my blood. I was out in Georgia.
He accidentally sings one of the lines for Catch 5. And he's talking about being a vato. But I got 2 other versions already made of this.
California love, now it's indigo love, coming from the source in the heavens above. Catch 5, Catch 5 in the 8, yeah, we doing it right. Yeah, ozone 8, keeping vibrations tight. From the barrio to the south, we the chosen ones. Shining brighter than 1,000 rays.
The new Catch 5 is next.
I don't build fresh out of the east side dream. Landing in Atlanta with a whole different scheme. I'm that short vodka with the aura so blue. Connected to the tribe, yo, we coming for you. I used to bounce the 64 down Whittier Boulevard. Now I'm in the 8-town rapping twice as hard. Mixing G-Funk flavor with that southern fried heat. Every star see, listen, and can feel the heartbeat.
The heating pad.
I follow the goal to a story.
My stomach feels better now. In love. It's just it's the stress from work. I come home, I smoke some weed, I relax, and my stomach's fine.
We the chosen ones. Shining brighter than 1,000 rising suns. Yeah, we knocking in the stores. Leading the way. Every indigo soul is feeling revived. Be the stars, see the lions. And we spanning our ground with that West Coast bounce and that Atlanta sound. 2 to 3, 4 to 4, one sword.
Alright, new Catch 5. Here we go. Featuring Lisa Loco. Oh, after this song.
We ain't just kicking off at the match, bro. We're kicking off the evolution. Open up baggy. Let's get retarded in the third eye.
In it and the pace keeps running. I'm running. See the violet light, yeah, you know that it's coming. Let's get retarded in the brain. Let's get retarded in the brain. Let's get retarded in the brain.
He say what?
Let's get retarded in the rain.
Step in the circle, skinny and mean. Dressed in the finest, reflective and clean. I don't need a bottle, I don't need a scrap. I brought the happy feed right in my lap. One little stretch, a sniff, now I'm a king. I can hear the stars and the brick birds sing. Lose your mind, yeah, lose your ego. At 99 and it's the way that we go.
Let's get retarded in the brain. Let's get retarded in the rain.
In the your child, yeah, I'm breaking the chain.
Let's get retarded in the brain.
Tongue wagging like a bolt of lightning. In the gold vision, yeah, it's looking quite frightening. To the muggers in the street who are living in the dark, I'm a cosmic flame, I'm a psychedelic spark. Pop that baggy, let the frequency rise.
Oh, lost a couple viewers.
I'm a hooligan, yeah, but I'm vibing on high. Watch the match, Justin Cloud start the bar in the sky.
Don't be a puppet, don't be a fool.
That's why I did a remake of it with a different word.
Open the land, show them what the indigo
But this has been popular, so a lot more people have listened to it than I expected. I like how he whispers it. Alright, here we go. Catch 5. Little Lisa Loco.
If you wanna go and vibrate high with the tribe, just hop in a Chevy, it's
If you wanna go and take a ride with me
in the 64, east side to the AOC.
Oh, why do I live this way?
It's the indigo life, source led the way.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me
from the barrio streets to the beach, we free.
Hey, must be the frequency.
Yeah, the Star Seed vibe, that's the energy. I'm in the A-town now, but I'm Cali born. Trading West Coast palm trees for the Georgia cone. I'm a short vodka cruising in the purple haze, manifesting miracles in so many ways. I see the 6 on the corner, he throw me a sign. 2 star seas meeting up ahead of our time. I got the gold in my spirit, not just on my neck. Giving all the glory to the source, give you respect. I'm hitting switches on the highway, front, back, and side. Come and take a seat, it's a spiritual ride. Now I'm rolling through the book here, feeling the vibe. Representing every soul in the indigo tribe. I see the people staring at the low rider bounce. I'm dealing out the life, man, every single ounce. I got that 40T2 head stomping out the trunk, mixing G-Funk soul with that Atlanta style crunk. You see the indigo glow when I pass you by. We touching the source, we touching the sky. If you feel the vibration and step to the flow, at Catch 5 got the keys, yeah, we ready to go.
Oh, why do I live this
That's the source code, man. It's just in my DNA.
Hey, must be the frequency.
High vibes only, East LA to the A.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me
In the 64, east side to the AOC.
Oh, why do I live this way?
Cause the indigo life source led the way.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me
from the barrio streets to the beach, we're free.
Hey, must be the frequency.
The Star Seed vibe, that's the energy. Yeah. Pull up to the light, and we go tribe. We just ride, listen.
Okay. The next 3 videos are the ones I did today. I'm going to tell you about them first before we get into them. That way I don't have to stop after every video. The first video is by Little Looney. Little Looney's from East LA, and he's connected to Catch 5 and Lisa. They're from the same hood in East LA. They lived the same life. They were friends. Catch 5 had his awakening. Him and Lisa leave for Atlanta. Okay? Lisa has not really had an awakening. I don't know if I'm going to put her in the 7 Sisters or not yet. But she went with them because they're a thing, okay? So, Looney stayed in LA. So, all of the music that I first released from Looney is not going to be like the spiritual nature like this stuff is. The song you're about to hear is going to be the very first song that he puts out after his awakening. Now, this is where I say there's a story involved with these characters, and they're all going to be connected in some way. This character represents a real life friend of mine. His name was Victor, and he was from East LA. This song tells his story. That, not this song, this is him celebrating, but the very first song that I released by him is going to be his story of how I met him. He was in a gang, and they were on a drive-by for retaliation for somebody that got shot. He saw the target, rolled down the window, fired his AK out the fucking window or whatever kind of gun he had. I can't remember what he said he had. Fired it basically into a crowd of people at the guy. Missed the guy, hit one person, a teenage girl in the back, and she was paralyzed. He was under 18 at the time. They could not get him for attempted murder because he wasn't technically shooting at her. Somehow it was like they could get him for it was like murder 2 or manslaughter attempted. It was nothing that he would see a lot of jail time for, if anything. But they knew that basically, since that it would end up being some kind of an assault charge with the deadly weapon, battery, all that. He was 16. The judge told him, you have 2 options. I can send you to jail, and you're going to go to an adult jail. And you're going to be there until you're at least 24. And if I do that, I know that there's no hope for you. Because the moment you go to jail, you're just going to connect with the gang, and you're going to live the gang life in jail. And that's all you're going to know. And that's why I said earliest would be 24. Because by the time you're in there, you're going to do crimes and be locked up for the rest of your life. He goes, or I see your dad lives in Pennsylvania. You go live with your dad until you're 21 years old. And as long as you stay 100% out of trouble, you can come back. He took the deal. And his dad lived in the town where I was running with my friends. And we met him. And it's his story about him having to come out there, meeting us, some of the stupid shit we did. Him going back to LA. And us getting a phone call 2 weeks later that he'd been shot in a drive-by. The rival gang got word that he had gotten back into town, and they shot him. Luckily, he only got shot in the knee. But, yeah, they got him back. And the song's about karma. That the universe will always come back. It just might take a while, but it always comes back for you in the end. So this is his redemption song. This is his hallelujah moment song. The second song is very personal to me. The second song is literally filmed, if you would, in my hometown. The videos are all from pictures of my town, and most of them are from like the mid 80s when I was a child. So you'll understand when you watch the video. And then the last one is a redemption song, if you will. And it's by Sleazy D. And it's different. And I enjoyed it when I made it. Like, I really enjoyed the video. It came together really good with the music. I really like it. So here we go. The 3 new videos.
Yeah. Checking the dashboard. 11:11. Little Loomy. GI's Incorporated. I'm seeing the grid, homie. The whole east side is vibrating. It's that mob grit with that Southern Cali soul. Sprinkle me, man. Woke up in the east side, feeling rather celestial. Used to be local, now feeling extraterrestrial. Got the green rag tie press, khakis on the waist, but I'm seeing geometry in every single space. I'm a seasoned Vago. Yeah, I've been through the fire, but now my frequency is climbing higher and higher. Cruising down Whittier, chrome wheels spinning slow. My third eye is blinking like a neon shop sign glow. I'm catching the vibrations. I'm feeling ecstatic the way I'm manifesting. Man, it's problematic. The awakening is here, and I'm far from being numb. Just a soldier from the hollows with a cosmic hum. Sprinkle be man, raving in the light, yeah, the energy is pouring. Sprinkle be man, indigo about to watch the spirit start soaring. Sprinkle be man, from the hotel bounce to the east side track. I found the keys to the universe and ain't no looking back. I'm talking that my music, that Spice One grit, but with a halo on my head, yeah, I'm loving this hit. The homies looking at me like, lonely, you straight? I told them, yeah, I just unlocked the golden gate. It clicked like a plan, like a snap, like a bone. I'm connected to the source, I'm never alone. Hit the 3 with motion while I'm reading the signs between the palm trees and the telephone lines. I hawk circles overhead, tracing circles in the sky. I'm a warrior, the concrete with a star in my eye. From the east side streets to the center of the sun, I'm a GI gangster, but the journey's just begun. Bathing in the light, yeah, the energy is pouring. Sprinkle me, man. Indigo, about to watch the spirit start soaring. Sprinkle me, man. From the Oaktown bounce to the east side track. I found the keys to the universe and ain't no looking back. Yeah. 11:11 on the clock. Still the same Vato. Still T.I. for life. But the sky is violet. And the game is cosmic now. Keep it slapping. Keep it sliding. Sprinkle that light.
That's how I feel right now.
Sting with that light.
Watch. You can see Story 6's face come in right there. That's Story 6. Sitting there watching from the heavens and shit. Peeking.
What the? My gear? Changing? Welcome to Mars, Pennsylvania. This ain't my block. Feels like the late 80s. What's this doing here?
Yeah, stepped out the sauce. Stepped out the sauce and the air felt different. 1985.
My local grocery store as a kid.
Touchdown where the sign says welcome to Mars. But there's picket fences instead of the stars. Small town spirit in a quiet location. I'm a time traveler, neon destination. Saw a silver saucer sitting right on the square. Old timers leaning back in a lawn chair. Main Street humming with a simple frequency. Nobody here knows the cosmic agency. Walk past the diner, smell the apple pie. Underneath the dusty Appalachian sky. Met a few locals, they gave me a nod. Feeling like a tourist, feeling like a god. Star child from Mars. Yeah, he's living in the town. Keeping all the heaven sent power held down. Born in the valley, but he's from a galaxy. Hidden in plain sight, a beautiful tragedy. Start a little league game by the edge of the hill. On the cleats.
Look, that's my friend's dad. No lie.
He caught a fly ball with a flick of his wrist. A little bit of magic they haven't quite missed. He's eating Cracker Jacks, blending with the crowd. But his aura screaming indigo and it's loud. I see the way he looks at the moon at night, searching for a home in the pale white light. He thinks he's alone in this Pennsylvania sun, but I'm the big brother, the only other one. Star child from Mars, yeah, he's living in the town, keeping all that heaven sent power held down. Born in the valley, but he's from a galaxy hidden in plain sight. A beautiful tragedy, yeah. Star child from Mars, he's one of my own. Just a cosmic king on a small town throne. It's the simple things. 4th of July. Friday night lights. But the DNA don't lie. We just visiting. We just passing through. Small town hero. Pennsylvania Nebula. I see you, kid. Keep that light shining. Indigo forever.
From the void to the dance floor, this is Neural Noise Records. Sound from beyond.
I would so love to explain that whole video and the story behind the meaning of it. I just want to blurt it out like, oh my god, you gotta understand, this is what it means. I could say a little bit. The child in that video is me. Those were pictures of me used to create the kid in the video. So yeah, the child was me. And the video was the symbolic touch of the protection I've had my entire life that I didn't know I had, and the power and everything that I had within me. In that moment when it first happened, but I didn't realize it. Like, best way I can explain it would be like people that have alien abductions, where they experience it, but they never remember it. It blocked out. That video symbolizes that spiritual moment in my life as a child where it began. I just was not aware. I wasn't mature enough to understand or see any of it. And then by the time I got older, I had been conditioned all my life by adults into living my life a certain way that wasn't my own, because I was too young to understand it. But now as an adult, where I've had the awakening and the understanding, and I've learned over the last few years working with my trauma and stuff like that, I can now kind of unlock some of those memories. Not necessarily like I can't see like somebody was standing there talking to me, nothing like that. It's more of a like energy thing. But that's what it symbolizes, the beginning of everything with me. I have one other video with me in it. It's about me and my mom, though. Oh, it makes me cry. I don't know if I want to cry.
I'm standing on the porch of a one-room shack, looking at the moon with the wind at my back. People see
This is great.
boots and the 64 shine. They think I'm hunting trouble every second of the time, but I'm the first one to help a tortoise cross the road. I'm the first one to help a brother lighten up his load. I've been known to stay quiet when the desert birds sing, just a humble man living like a desert fried king. I ain't always sleazy, no, not every single day. Sometimes I watch the clouds just drifting on their way. I got a heart of velvet under this crocodile skin. I'm looking for a blessing. I ain't looking for no sin. Yeah, I'm a gentleman of the sand. If you'd only understand, I ain't always sleazy. I'm just a simple man. I went to the general store to buy some peppermint tea. The lady at the counter wouldn't even look at me. She thinks I'm the shadow in the middle of the night, but I'm just looking for a candle and a little bit of light. I fold my laundry neat, I keep my trailer clean. I'm the nicest outlaw that you've ever never seen. I read poetry to cacti when the sun begins to set. I'm the best kept secret that the Mojave's made yet. I ain't always sleazy, no, not every single day. Sometimes I watch the clouds just drifting on their way. I got a heart of velvet under this crocodile skin. I'm looking for a blessing. I ain't looking for no sin. Yeah, I'm a gentleman of the sand. If you'd only understand, I ain't always sleazy. I'm just a simple man. I walked into a wedding just to see the flowers bloom. I was happy for the lady, I was happy for the I put a 20 in the plate and I didn't say a word. I'm the kindest whisper that the desert's ever heard. So don't judge the duster or the glitter on a hat. There's a whole lot of spirit in a man live like that. I'm a soft-hearted drifter in a hard-hearted land, trying to make a living the best way that I can. I ain't always sleazy, no, not every single day. Sometimes I watch the clouds just drifting on their way. I got a heart of velvet under this crocodile skin. I'm looking for a blessing. I ain't looking for no sin. Yeah, I'm a gentleman of the sand. If you'd only understand,
I had no much for breeze.
I'm just a simple man. Now, where'd I put my cowbell? Where'd I put my cowbell?
He said, "No, I just saw how he sat down. Oh my shit. That's funny as hell. He sat on it backwards. I don't even care. Because it's supposed to be goofy. But that song's, I love it. Because they're all the sleazy ass songs. And then there's that. That's great. Hold on. Let me see. Where is the other ones? So that Star Child from Mars, I have to do this real quick. I have another version of it. Okay. Let me make sure I got them all. Yeah, I already did that. It's just the newer stuff that I've done. Yeah, I got a mess. I gotta clean it up. Yeah, that's it. Alright, it's just 3 of them. And listen to this while I get the PlayStation turned on.
1985. Motown Spirit. That's right. Touchdown where the sign says welcome to Mars, but there's picket fences instead of the stars. Small town spirit in a quiet location.
It's a little different.
Destination sauce, silver saucer, sitting right on the square. Old timers leaning back in a
I call this the retro remix or something like that.
nobody here knows the cosmic agency. Why past the diner, smell the apple pie. Underneath the dusty Appalachian sky. Met a few locals, they gave me a nod. Feeling like a tourist, feeling like a guy. Star child from Mars, yeah, you living in the town. Keeping all the heaven sent our held down. Born in the valley, but he's from a galaxy. Hidden in plain sight, a beautiful tragedy. It's Star child from Mars, he's one of my own. Just a cosmic king on a small town throne. Caught a little league game by the edge of the hill. The dust on the cleats, everything standing still. Saw a kid in the outfield, eyes like a nebula. Looking at the ball like it's something irregular. He caught a fly ball with a flick of his wrist. A little bit of magic they haven't quite missed. He's eating Cracker Jacks, blending with the crowd, but his aura screaming indigo, and it's loud. I see the way he looks at the moon at night, searching for a home in the pale white light. He thinks he's alone in this Pennsylvania sun, but I'm the big brother, the only other one. Star child from Mars, yeah, he living in the town. Keeping all that heaven sent power held down. Born in the valley, but he's from a galaxy hidden in plain sight. A beautiful tragedy. The star child from Mars, he's one of my own. Just a cosmic king on a small town throne. Simple things. 4th of July, Friday Night Lights, with the DNA don't lie.
We're just visiting. We're just passing through. Small town hero. Pennsylvania negative. I see you, kid. Keep that light shining. Give it go forever. They say what goes around comes back to visit.
Here's that one song I was talking about.
17, green rag tuck, eyes full of fire. Didn't know about the energy then, I just knew the set. Butler, PA, East Side LA, saw the same concrete. 17 with the heat of GIs on my back, sliding through the rival block, ready to attack. Windows rolled down, heart beating out my chest. Young Vato trying hard just to prove he's the best. The crowd started scattering, I let the lead fly. Didn't see the innocent, didn't hear the cry. Young girl in the crossfire, shot her in the spine. A lifetime of walking ended by a sin of mine. The court showed me mercy, sent me far away to the hills of Butler, PA, where the sky stayed gray.
You reap what you sow in the garden of stone.
Full circle, homie.
The weight of the world when you're out on your own.
From the west to the east, trying to spread the rag. But the ghost of that girl was the weight in my bag.
I'm adding some music real quick.
Found a crew of riders trying to make the vibe complete. East Coast cold, but I brought that Cali heat running through the hollows. GI rhythm in my feet, but the palm trees were calling. I couldn't stay away, had to head back to the land where the low riders sway. Back in the barrio, sliding through the night until a rival car pulled up, caught me in the sight. A flash from the window, a burning in my knee. The karma of the universe finally found me. Paralyzed the soul, now I'm limping through the block. Every step I take is a tick-tock on the clock. She lost her walk and now I'm losing mine. The scales are balancing, 1 inch at a time.
You reap what you sow in the garden of stone.
Full circle, homie.
The weight of the world when you're out on your own.
From the west to the east, trying to spread the rag. But the ghost of that girl was the weight in my bag. Back in LA, with a limp and a heavy mind. I didn't see the signs then. I was just a kid with a bandana and a grudge. But the universe don't forget. Yeah, 99 cents. We ain't just kicking off the match, bruv. We're kicking off the evolution. Open that baggie. Let's get munged in the third eye. In it.
And the bass keeps running and running. See the violent liar, you know that is coming.
I'm putting stuff on, a lot of stuff I haven't released yet.
In the rain.
Let's get retarded.
In the brain.
Let's get retarded. In the rain.
That's like literally what I'm doing. I'm going through and picking out unreleased shit.
Scratch and sniff. Now I'm a king. I can hear the studs in the brickwork sling. Lose your mind, yeah, lose your ego. At 99 cents is the way that we go. Let's get retarded.
In the brain.
Let's get retarded. Indigo child, yeah, I'm breaking the chain.
In the brain.
Let's get retarded. Cockney tongue wagging like a bolt of lightning. Indigo vision, yeah, it's looking quite frightening. To the mobs in the street who were living in the dark, but my cosmic flame, I'm a psychedelic squad.
Well, that's not the song, so we're gonna skip that.
Fire in a box.
Yo,
I want to hear.
VIP, let's kick it.
I want.
At 99 cents.
I'm wide awake, mate.
Many towns to the cosmos.
All right, stop, collaborate, and listen.
We're gonna start down here.
Alright, collaborate and listen.
This one goes out to the legend of the Central Valley swap meet. The woman, the myth, the caloric intake herself. Grab a napkin, because this one's gonna get messy. Yeah. Now I've seen some things in the back of a Chevy, but nothing quite compares to the legend of Fat Betty. Hold on to your glazed twist, boys. It's about to get real heavy. She hangs out by the windshields in her leopard skin tights with a pair of Daisy Dukes that are stringing 40 louses. Got a property of no one tattoo on her calf and a laugh that sounds like a chainsaw cutting half. She ain't looking for a diamond chain, looking for a ring. She's looking for a snack or a little ding-a-ling. Her price is steady, been the same for years. She'll take a Criff Dollar or a 6-pack of beers. Oh, the ballad of Fat Betty, the queen of the lounge. She'll give you everything that she's currently got for a single greenback or a Boston cream. She's a sticky sweet center of a redneck dream. Slays all the time, but mostly for the dough. If you got a jelly field, she's ready to go. I saw a trucker named Hank from out in Des Moines. He reached in his pocket for a handful of coats. He said, Betty, I'm broke, but I got a sourdough. She said, hop in the cab, honey, let's start the show. The shocks on the Peterbilt were crying for help. You could hear the upholstery.
This song.
She's a high-octane woman with a sugar-coated heart. She can finish a dozen before the engine will start.
Keep it greasy.
She don't want your crypto, she don't want your gold.
Just something from the bakery that's starting to get old.
Put $1 in the jar or a cooler in her hand.
I lost my lighter.
In the promised land. Now the sheriff tried to cite her for public display, but she offered him a long john and he went on his way. She's a local institution.
I'm having a moment.
She'll still be there when the street lights come on. So if you're passing through Fresno and your wallet is light and you're looking for a lady to treat you real right, just look for the woman in the high pants of red with a sprinkle on my chin and a donut shaped bed. Oh, the ballad of Fat Betty, the queen of the lot, she'll give you
How?
everything that she's currently got for a simple greenback for a Boston cream. She's a stinky sweet center of a redneck dream.
How does this shit happen to me?
Sleazy B loves a bargain.
Making sure I don't have it.
See you at the Krista Kreme.
Okay. Y'all have seen I have not left this chair at all this entire stream. Okay? I've been smoking a bowl. I've been smoking my pipe the whole stream. Right? Where'd my lighter go? Not in the cigarettes. And it's not on my desk at all. Here's my pipe, packed and ready to smoke. My controller, keyboard, mouse. No later. And I'm looking everywhere. I don't have pockets. And I started the day with 2 of them, believe it or not. I'm making sure I didn't drop it anywhere. And ta-da! Now I see why I didn't see it. The floor is gray and the lighter is gray. It blended right in. Alright, we are good, I think.
Sleazy D, coming at you from the top of a sand dome. Luda, I heard you like low places. Well, I got a few maps of my own. Check it out. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes.
You know that nobody goes.
I wanna move you from the bed to the floor.
Leave the keys to the floor.
Tell me what's your fantasy? What's your fantasy? Tell me what's your fantasy? Is it a tent by the sea? I wanna get you in the bed of a rusted out Ford while the rain's bumming down on the corrugated board. Or maybe in the cab of a big rig truck with a bucket hood ornament for a little bit of luck. I wanna do it in the mine shaft, deep in the dark, or behind the dumpster at the mobile home park. How about the top of a cactus? Ouch, maybe not, but I know a dry creek bed that's sizzling hot. I'm a desert dog, baby, let me show you the sights. From the neon to Barstow to the valley lights. I wanna lick get you from your head to your toes.
Get to your toes.
I wanna move you from the bed to the floor.
Leave the keys in the floor.
Tell me what's your fantasy? Is it the Mojave G? Tell me what's your fantasy? Under Joshua Tree. I wanna do it in the kitchen while I'm frying up spam. Do it
We got gold on our team.
I wanna do it in the shed with the rusted out tools. Break all the laws and the HOA rules. We can do it in the middle of a dusty stampede. I'm the only outlaw that you ever gonna need. I wanna do it on a haystack, do it on a bale, do it in the back of a van full of mail.
Take some money.
I'm global, darling.
Oh my god, thank you.
To the scrub. Sleazy D's the king of the desert sun. Yeah, from Sandberg Duel to the Salton Sea. If it's got dust on it, it's a fantasy to me. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes.
Into your toes.
I wanna move you from the bed to the floor.
Leave the keys in the floor.
Tell me what's your fantasy? What's your fantasy? Tell me what's your fantasy? Is it a tent by the sea?
I was not, no.
Luda, man, you gotta come out to the scrub. I'll show you a fantasy. Involve me in the Winnebago in the strobe light. Sleazy D.
It's humid as a swamp out here. Hey, you in the overalls. Yeah, you. Stop kicking dirt and come look at this engine. It's making a real funny sound. And I think it needs a manual touch. I'm stretched out on the hood of a 92 Dodge. Welcome to the sleazy mountain lodge. I got a leopard print tube top holding back the flood. And the paradise boots caked in valley mud. I'm feeling real restless, feeling real tight. I need a man who can work through the night. Don't just stand there looking like a deer in the light. I got a motor under here that needs a little ignite. Get it purr, honey, rest the soul. I'm a high class heifer out of control. I'm the queen of the queens with the duchess of the deep. I'm the kind of secret that you don't wanna keep. The wheel of time, it'll get shut. Go to trailer park, girl. to the bone. I'm the finest royalty. The gravel pits know if you can handle the friction and you can handle the heat. I'll make you the king of my lip, princess. You're going too fast. Slow it down. There we go, right there. Don't stop now, honey. I'm starting to feel a vibration in the chassis. Long live the engine. Honey, rev the soul. I'm a high class fighter. All patrol. I'm the queen of the queen. The duchess of the dance. Show a train park girl. Some greasy love. Rev it up. The throne is loud and the tank is full.
Alright, here we go. Let's tear shit up. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Oh, you son of a bitch! Nah. Bruh. Shit, wrong button. We get it. I gotta cut that one. Oh my lord.
I was doing that before the internet was even in the valley. If you want that hitch to slide, you gotta give it the proper lubricant cletus. Give me a beat. I'm feeling a bit parched. I got a rusted out dually and a leopard print soul and a man in the passenger out of control. He said sleazy, honey, this gear is a stick, and I said, boy, you just need a little bit of slicking. I don't need no WD, I don't need no grease. I'm a one-woman riot, a master of the piece. I lean over the fender, I take a deep breath, and I give it that sound that'll scare you to death. Hard to up, spit on that thing, make the trailer park bounce and the copper pipe ring. I'm the queen of the tweet and the duchess of the trip. I'll give you the ride of a lifetime trip. Don't be shy with the moisture, don't be dry with the love. I'm the filthy little angel from the heavens above. Don't be shy with the moisture.
My lord. What are they doing just sitting up there? Where the hell's the team? Holy shit, they all jumped in and died before I even got there. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, let's give it another shot, rookie.
My fucking god. Nothing I can do.
Okay, let's give it another shot, rookie.
I'm a shadow in the valley, a ghost in the vine. I'm the cold black water at the bottom of the mine. And I'm wanted by the hates and the high. I walk these hills with a heavy iron soul. My horse is a nightmare, eyes like burning coal. I don't need no silver, I don't need no gold. Just the secrets that the hemlock trees have told. I've seen 1,000 faces, but they all look like me, hanging from the branches of the gallows tree.
That's literally my worst game because I didn't really get to ever do shit. And I literally had my fucking kit full from doing what I'm supposed to do. That bitch was the one killing me the whole fucking time. Nobody even remotely close to helping me in heals. Like,
I've been to the
really?
where the sun don't shine.
Really?
I drank the moonshine, I lost my mind. I've seen the Mothman's eyes,
Like,
I've heard the banshee wail. I'm a dead man walking on a ghost.
you only do so much when you had 4 other healers and they were, or 3 other healers total and they were all bad.
In the heart of the Appalachians.
Like, what do you do?
Still I ride.
At one point we had 3 healers and it meant nothing.
By my side, dead or alive.
No, that was not cool. Hold on a minute. No, no, no. Something just walked in my bedroom. I'm trying. I'm honestly. I'm just trying to see if I can feel anything.
For sale. Meet me in the parking lot. And you can have it for a bargain. I just wanna play guitar and make enough to keep some foreigns in my. Look, I was gonna go easy on you.
No, that's the one I want right here.
I like a bad woman, sweet tooth panna cotta pudding, whipped cream on my pecan pie, codeine in my chocolate tie, like white can Coca-Cola on my brain, peanut butter in my oatmeal, I'm gang. Two bad bitches on a jet plane, eating mortadella from a gold tray. Like a young chopped up, thoroughbred stud with a tight ass and a six-pack of ice cold bud. Get down like a bomb went off in my bathtub, choking on applesauce. Fresh squeezed OJ, washing it down, riding this dick like a rodeo clown. Pump like
Such a waste pick. Such a waste pick. I agree with that.
To lean back like I'm riding in a Cadillac, bucket hat, two black dudes in the back, four white girls sitting in my backyard, about to watch all six go super hard. Lean waist, lean face, finger down his throat, model fool in my pool at the high note.
Wow.
When I stop, he gon' bend right over, take the gear shift in my Range Rover. Hey fella, got the bottles of red in the cellar, Sangy a beach, Modelo, Modelo, shots and some Jello, get down on some country ass moonshine. Eat cake all day, every day, my star sign.
Pick your tank. We banned 4 of them.
Down in Boca, they call me the porno mayor. West NYC, they call me Mr. Naughty. Yo, in East LA, I'm on body karate, throwing the nastiest sex parties. If you're a goddamn freak like me, pinky up a tea, free cheese, raw honey from a bumblebee, bubble gum, Cuban rum soaking on your tongue. I'm ripping off taste buds, come get some.
Oh, son of a...
They told me I talk too fast for the desert. Told them they just listen too slow. Watch this. Yeah, sleazy style.
I didn't make it.
Next stop, wherever the wind blows the tumbleweeds. Slays a day, I'm home. 99 cents. This one's for the system, innit? Always nagging, always tracking, always trying to keep me in the grave. I got a new mother now, the cosmos. Past the happy feet, bro. I'm about to kick off. Baby, mama, drama, yeah, the system's on my back. Trying to keep the indigo hooligan. On the track, she want my soul, she want my life, she want my tax. But I'm puffing happy feet and I'm dodging all the traps. Yeah, you can't catch me. Drama, yeah, the city feeling cold, but I got the scratches sniff and I'm feeling 10 feet bold. Skinny frame, walking past the coppers and the flares. Indigo vibration, spinning circles in their head. The grey mother wants me working in the factory line.
What are they doing?
Golden violet, yeah, I'm looking fine. She's calling up my phone, saying, where's the money, son? I told her I'm at the stadium, having cosmic fun. One puff of the happy feet, the court date disappears. I've been vibing on the frequency for over 20 years. The system's on my back. On the track, she want my soul, she want my life, she want my tax. But I'm puffing happy feet and I'm dodging all the traps. Tongue wagging, telling her to shut it, mate. I'm busy opening up the celestial pearly gate. She says I'm mental cause I see the patterns in the brick. I say she's mental cause she's falling for the trick. The scratch and sniff is pungent, yeah, it's filling up the flat. While the system's at the door looking for this and that. I'm an indigo soldier, I don't
nothing I can do.
I got the universe's blueprints in my tattooed hands. Leave me alone.
Swapping ain't gonna do any good for me on a healer.
I belong to the stars. The happy feet is my holy family now. 99 cents. Baby mama, tongue, yeah, the system's on my back. Tryna keep taking me go hooligan. On the track, she want my soul, she want my life, she want my tax. But I'm puffing happy feet and I'm dodging all the traps. Give me some space. 30 seconds. To breathe all around. 99 cents. Manchester's indigo, son. Don't let the grey mother get you. Stay awake.
Suddenly I'm beginning to think this mug is in the wrong line of work.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heads up, bad guys.
Temperature's dropping. Fans getting foggy.
Why am I even playing this game anymore? It's always this shit. I get in the plat and I get fucking teammates that don't ever turn around to look for their healers. The whole game, not one person healed.
Check the suspension. Feel the truck sway. We doing things that the sheriff wouldn't say.
Thanks, y'all.
Uncle Rattler on my chest, sleazy B, baby. I'm the best in the West. Don't worry about the north, that's just the wind, or maybe just the tides where the gravel's getting thin. I'm a smooth.
I'm gonna play a couple games of this before we call it a night. Like maybe 2.
Come a little closer, feel the Mojave pour. Shocks on, but they're holding up. Keep it right there.
I'm doing it and doing it well. I'm doing it and doing it well. Alright, we take a quick break before we start this.
Send you a postcard from Arstow. Bring a jacket next time. It gets cold in May. Sleazy B. Now.
Like the white-winged dove sings a song. Sounds like she's singing. I've been traveling so long.
I check my
Just like the white-winged
my free spins on my account before they expire real quick.
sounds like she's singing.
Maybe I get lucky and I can win some fucking money, right?
I climb the ancient cliffs of my Gaelic home with the salt in my hair.
It is a casino gambling app, but I've never put I have never put money on it. A friend put $10 on it because if she put $10 on it, she got $100 to play. So I created the account, let her put $10 on it. Once she played through and cashed out, she was done using it, and I've had it, and they give me free spins every day, and I win money from it. If anybody does gamble and wants to join FanDuel, though, let me know. I'll hook you up with free spins and bonus money. They dookie butt me today. They only gave me 3 free spins. Like the one night they gave me 7 and I actually made some good money. I better hit on one of these spins. I could use a nice lucky off of a couple free spins and then like make like a good bit of money. Would be nice. Oh shit. Ran out of credits. If I would have had like 1 or 2 more spins, I might have won $5. I needed 1 more hammer and I would have won $5. Oh. Okay, soccer, non-standard, hoops, drop shot, rumble, Rocket Labs, medley, and drop shot. Yes, we're in. If you've never seen Pentathlon, it's an Asia server thing. Each round that you win, it goes up to these. So the first round soccer, second round's hoops, it switches the events every round. I like these events because it shows who the all-rounded players are. You can't, because let's be real, you might be good at 2 versus 2, right? You might suck at drop shot, or you might suck at hoops, or snow day, you know. Rumble, how they have drop shot rumble, that's gonna be insane. I've never played drop shot rumble, and I've never played the medley. But I'm stuck in Asia region, so I'm enjoying the pentathlons and stuff. They do a lot of different tournaments that they don't do on the other server.
Only the names have changed since I sold my shadow to the fog and the rain. I've walked these ridges, I've bled in the pines, I've outrun the daylight 1,000 times. I play an old dulcimer made of bone and sin to keep the mountain devils from crawling. I'm a shadow in the valley, a ghost in the vine. I'm the cold black water at the bottom of the mine, and I'm wanted by the haints and the hives. Wanted, dead or I walk these hills with a heavy iron soul. My horse is a nightmare, eyes like burning coal. I don't need no silver, I don't need no gold, just the secrets that the hemlock trees have told. I've seen 1,000 faces, but they all look like me, hanging from the branches of the gallows tree. I'm a whisper in the loreto, a chill in the spine. The mark on my forehead is a crooked sign, and I'm wanted by the reaper and his sky. Wanted, dead or alive. I've been to the hollow where the sun don't shine. I drank the moonshine, I lost my mind. I've seen the Mothman's eyes, I've heard the banshee wail. I'm a dead man walking on a ghost-like trail. I'm a long way from home, in the heart of the
All we can do now is wait, kids.
Still I ride with the devil by my side, dead or alive.
haven't played Rocket League all day, and I'm just gonna go right in and play. I've done some nuts shit. Like, it's dumb. Oh! I didn't think I had that good of a toss on it. Shit. Ah!
We ain't just kicking off the match, bruv. We're kicking off the evolution. Open that baggie. Let's get monged in the third eye. In it.
And the bass keeps running, and see the violent liar, you know that is coming.
Let's get retarded.
In the brain,
Let's get retarded.
in the rain.
Ah, what am I doing?
Let's get retarded. In the rain. Step in the club, skinny and mean, dressed in the finest, reflect them and clean. I don't need a bottle, I don't need a strap. I got the Huffy right in my lap. One little scratch and sniff. Now I'm a king. I can hit the studs in the brickwork sling. Lose your mind, yeah, lose your ego. At 99 cents is the way that we go.
Oh, I did tap that.
Let's get retarded. Indigo child, yeah, I'm breaking the chain. Let's get retarded.
Ah!
Cockney tongue wagging like a bolt of lightning. Indigo vision, yeah, it's looking quite frightening. To the mobs in the street who were living in the dark, but my cosmic flame, I'm a psychedelic
Nope, not enough on it.
let the frequency rise. Look at the purple that's filling my eyes. I'm a hooligan, yeah, but I'm vibing on high. Watch the Manchester clowns start to part in the sky. Don't be a puppet.
Ah.
Don't be a tool. The happy feet is the golden rule. Shift the gear, open the lid, show them what the indigo hooligan did. Let's get retarded.
Oh my word. Let's time I got. I still got 6 minutes.
Let's get retarded. Yeah, what a wait now. Scratch and sniff the universe, bro.
Ah.
At 99 cents, the third eye is wide. Piccadilly Gardens.
Alright, that's how I do it. Oh! Kind of messing around a little bit.
Sixth dimension. Wake up. You're dreaming I'm not even here right now. Indigo. How many times I gotta tell them I'm stuck? Looking at the galaxy, I'm wondering where you are. I got them mesmerized, staring at the purple glow. Starry 6, I'm the queen of the indigo. I'm mesmerized, lost inside the frequency. You ain't seeing what I see. You ain't where I'm gonna be. I'm drifting through the nebula, my eyes turning gold. I'm selling out the astral
smoking, know that supernova lung full of stardust in the back of a black hole in the seats we trust. I don't walk, I levitate. I don't talk, I resonate. I'm opening the portal, baby. Hope you ain't arriving late. Eyes wide, third eye. Looking through the static. Everything is cinematic. Catch me in the ATL, but my mind is on Mars. I'm trapping out the spaceship. I'm counting up the bars. You mesmerized by the chain. Mesmerized by the light. I'm a cosmic poltergeist. I'm screaming through the night. Indigo child with a Memphis born flow. If you ain't vibrating high, then you gotta go. 666, yeah, that's the frequency I'm on. By the time the sun rises, baby, I'll be gone.
Mesmerized, you're under my spell now. Indigo Mafia starry.
Sleazy D, coming at you from the top of a sand dome. Luda, I heard you like locations. Well, I got a few maps of my own. Check it out. I wanna lick you from your head.
I'm just trying to get weird angles to practice positioning for it.
Tell me what's your fantasy? What's your fantasy? Tell me what's your fantasy? Is it a tent by the sea? I wanna get you in the bed of a rusted out Ford while the rain's bumming down on the corrugated board. Or maybe in the cab of a big rig truck with a bucket hood ornament for a little bit of luck. I wanna do it in the mine shaft, deep in the dark, or behind the dumpster at the mobile home park. How about the top of a cactus? Ouch, maybe not, but I know a dry creek bed that's sizzling high. I'm a desert dog, baby, let me show you the sights. From the neon to Barstow to the valley lights. I wanna lick get you from your head to your toes. I wanna move
Oh, I tried.
Tell me what's your fantasy? Is it the Mojave G? Tell me what's your fantasy? Under Joshua Tree. I wanna do it in the kitchen while I'm
1.5 minutes.
do it in the yard. I don't give a. I wanna do it in the shed with the rusted out tools. Break all the laws and the HOA rules. We can do it in the middle of a dusty stampede. I'm the only outlaw that you ever gonna need. I wanna do it on a haystack, do it on a bale, do it in the back of a van full of mail. I'm global, darling, from the salt flats to the scrub. Sleazy D's the king of the desert sun. Yeah, from Sandberg Duel to the Salton Sea. If it's got dust on it, it's a fantasy to me. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes. I wanna move you from the bed to the floor. Tell me what's
11 seconds.
What's your fantasy? Tell me what's your fantasy? Is it a tent by the sea? Luda, man, you gotta come down to the scrub. I'll show you a fantasy. Involve me in the Winnebago, in the strobe light, Sleazy D.
Joining. Oh, I tried. The fuck was that? Arctagon? Ah, fuck, bro.
Sounds like she's singing. I
I've been traveling so long, just like the white window sings a song.
I got white winged butterflies on my car. Ooh. Glizzy, Glizzy, oh lord. Oh, here we go with the lag. Glizzy! Come on, bruh. Sorry, go. Go ahead, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, I tried. I'm not used to this. I've never played on this octagon. Wow. And he left the match? Bro. I hate you. Wait for a tournament and then your teammates is like, sorry, and leaves. Now, even if I make it to the second round, I'm fucked. Nice bump. I had to have been a bump. I didn't teleport. Shit. His teammates is just zipping around trying to demo me and he can't hit me. It's fucking hilarious. Look, he's trying.
Hey, you in the overalls. Yeah, you. Stop kicking dirt and come look at this engine. It's making a real funny sound. And I think it needs a manual touch. I'm stretched out on the hood of a 92 Dodge. Welcome to the sleazy mountain life.
Oh, it was you over it. Shot it. My guy is teammate though. I wouldn't really brag because you barely beat me 2 versus 1. That ain't saying too much about y'all's skill, especially seeing y'all are teammates. This Sleazy's out too, y'all. Have a great night. Peace.